Well, within a week of today, we will find out whether or not Gavin Newsom is going to be recalled, or at least be put on that ballot to be recalled as governor. And that would be coming in February, if not January. And the reason I bring this up is because today, a lot of counties in the Central Valley, Stanislaus County, where I live included, were reversed course or ended up reversing course back to the purple tier, or the first tier. And not a lot of people like this. As a matter of fact, there's a friend of mine that came onto one of the Facebook group pages known as Patterson Neighborhood Watch and stated that the county, if not the city of Patterson, but mostly the county, plans to appeal this decision because in their minds there's no reasoning to have us reverse course. And we have till a week from today to see what the decision will be. And if the decision unfortunately goes in the favor of, hey, you have to reverse course, then nobody's going to like it. But a lot of people feel that that's not going to be the case. And there's enough evidence, and even a few officials across California and several counties, including Stanislaus, that would agree that this whole, going back, back to purple, if you will, is not the best course. Is not the best decision. It's not the right decision. This is why you have a judge out of, Stubbs County, I think that's the name, or Stutter County, that has pretty much put a halt to any of Newsom's future decisions or current decisions because they basically believe he's overstepping his boundaries, that he's being more of a dictator than a governor of the state. And as I think, what was his name, Kevin Klein, who's a California legislator, has even stated that Newsom has to realize this is not a one-man government, that he doesn't, that he shouldn't be running the state as a one-man government, as someone that believes he's like a king and that he can do whatever he wants, because that's not the case. And this is why you have a lot of people, probably more so than ever, signing the petitions to recall Gavin Newsom. And they have, at least as far as last time I heard, till November 17th, next week, a week from today, to get enough signatures signed to make it eligible to get Newsom recalled. Because if not, then Newsom is going to remain in power and he's going to continue doing what he feels is right. Now, are there people besides Newsom himself that believe he's doing the right thing? Absolutely. A lot of people believe that because they don't know what this virus entails. They don't know what the effects this virus actually has. And sometimes people just do this because, maybe, and I say this with all due respect, and no offense when I say it, they might be germophobic. They don't want to deal with an unknown germ that they feel could be deadly to the touch. So maybe there are those that believe Newsom's doing the right thing, but in reality, there's thousands, if not millions, more Californians that believe he isn't. And perhaps thousands, if not millions, of those signatures, maybe even high-ranking officials and judges' signatures, are on those petitions to get Newsom out of power. And the reason they want him out of power is because, as this Klein person puts it, he's basically, he has no clue of what he's doing. He's basically running things as if he's the king of another country. And that's not how you run things in a state that's part of the United States of America. So yeah, Gavin Newsom, right now, he's basically, as some people would point out, pew, pew, shooting himself in the foot. And, he has to be careful. Because if he does get recalled, gets put in front of a Supreme Court, California Supreme Court, if you will, they're going to have to, they basically will give him an opportunity to appeal, this decision, this recall, or either they're going to give him an opportunity to make up for what he's doing. So, in other words, what I'm saying, because I don't know how a recall process really works, is if, he does get recalled and put in front of the court, And the only way he could probably save his position is to apologize for his actions and make up for what he's done, then fine. It'll be a lesson learned for him. It'll be a lesson learned that, hey, you may think you're doing the right thing, but before you do anything, maybe you should check with those that you are going to affect with your decision making. Who knows? But yeah, a week from today, November 17th, as far as California goes, it's going to be a very interesting, if not historic day. It's either going to be a day to where, Gavin Newsom will not be recalled and things will still go on as they are, or it'll be a day that he's recalled and things will change, maybe for the better. We don't know. It's a day-by-day process. For all we know, Newsom can come out tomorrow and say, hey, look, I was wrong in pushing some of your counties back into the purple tier. Here, you can go back to the orange tier, or you can go back to the red tier. Maybe he'll do that. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, right now, if I'm Gavin Newsom, I'm circling November 17th, and I'm praying and hoping that I don't get recalled. Because if I get recalled or put onto that ballot of being recalled, then yeah, I'm pretty much going to have to start rethinking my strategy of how I'm going to run the state, even if I do keep my job after this recall. So yeah, he better circle it down, because there's going to be a lot of other Californians that are against him, that want him out, a lot of high-ranking officials that are circling November 17th down as an important day in November besides Thanksgiving, because that could be a day that maybe California, in their minds, takes a right step, or takes the right next step to a better California without Newsom, running amok. And again, even if he does retain his position of power as governor, even after the recall situation, hopefully in their minds he'll learn a lesson of, oh, maybe I should check with these people first before I make a decision. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Talk to y'all later.